And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Got a nice program hooked up. Oh, man. You know, somebody was telling me prices about crypto, and I want to do something really strange today. I'm going to go right to my Caleb and Brown account. I know I'm starting the show really early, last minute, and I just don't have time to post all the articles. I'll have to do it after the show because that shit takes me 45 minutes, 50 minutes to post all these articles and all my social media. I got TikTok and Facebook, brand new page. I'll give you that info here in a minute. I'm going to start up because I've taken a hit on YT. I've lost about 600,000 views a month, 600,000 or 700,000. So I've got to build my viewership back up. YT's seriously screwing with the channel. I used to go from about 1.4 million views a month down to 620,000. So I've now got to start up I've got a brand new Facebook and a brand new TikTok, and I've got to try to find 700,000 views now. All righty, not a big deal, huh? Let me look at my Google Authenticator. I'll just do this for a few minutes until people show up. Okay. Yeah, that's Zebec is at 30 cents. Somebody told me Zebec got up to 50% over in the past 24 hours or something. I'm looking at almost 40% gains, everybody. Oh my God. Yeah, that's pretty cool to look at. 37%. Oh my God. Let me click on the Zebec network. I know it's all fake. Yeah, this shit started going up. At 1,800 hours. I guess that's my time. Yeah, it ended up going up pretty good. Whoo-wee. Yeah, and then it kind of dropped over the past couple hours. So that's this thing here. If we look at the 1 week, you know, it's been consistently over the past week. Oh, damn. And then it's showing it going straight up. Oh, dang. So I'm looking at the 3-month Zebec. It kind of hit a dip right around April 25, right about April 25th. At the end of April, the last week of April, Zebec kind of started doing an upward. And I'm looking at it today. It's going straight. Oh my God, it hit 0.004 Zebec ZBCN. Look, you guys, I'm telling you what. Whoo-wee. I mean, I'm laughing because it's just going straight up. I'm looking at now. I'm looking at the six month on Caleb and Brown has ZBCN. In the past 24 hours, it's been up 37%. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Oh, this is fun. It's really fun. I know it's a rug pull. No, it's a good solid project, but it's a good solid project. But just the growth is people are making this thing. Now, yeah, this is it's hilarious. I'm happy. It's funny. I don't know if it'll last, but it's just green. It's green and it's just going straight up. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Decline management. Thank you very much. Priming the pump. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see. Good project, but whales are pumping it to dump it. Yeah. I mean, now, I hate saying this. Look, you can make money on this thing. Nobody do nothing. I don't want anybody to do nothing when I'm talking about, but now this thing could pump up more, 50, 60, 70%. I mean, you could put in 1,000 and maybe you make 2,000 or 3,000 in the next, I don't know. It's just, this is one of these things where I'm not saying nothing. Okay. But compared to yesterday, it's up. It was like 25% yesterday or something. Now it's at 37. Somebody said it hit 50%. I'm like, damn. So I don't know. This is all you. I'm not selling it at all. I'm holding on. And if it goes back down, I don't care. Like, I'm just keeping ZBCN. So, but it's funny. I'm telling you. It's just fun. I don't know, when you're seeing that thing just going up, up, up. Oh my God. Brian, we got a new member. Well, actually, Brian upgraded his membership. Brian Schultz, thank you very much. He got a membership and then he upgraded it. Okay, right on, dude. Appreciate it. Let's see. I sent, okay, Isaiah bought Zebec somewhere else, and he says, Isaiah's a member. I sent Zebec to Caleb and Brown. He messed up the transfer. Oh, shit. Before I emailed them the mistake, they took care of the problem. Best service ever. That's a scary feeling. I'm telling you what, Caleb Brown, man, I'm happy to be working with them. I'm proud that they wanted to be a sponsor on my show. I hope they can deal with the 4-letter words. But in the 5 years I've made crypto programs, I've never joined up with anybody else. Never had a sponsor, nothing like that. Was kind of waiting for like Jack Daniels or something like that, or a Porsche. Never had idea that a real crypto brokerage want to work with me, but I guess they watched my show. They could handle the 4-letter words to a point, I guess, but they saw that you guys are loyal, devoted fans. That's what Caleb Brown told me. They said, yeah, you don't have one of the biggest channels. Ain't that the truth? But they told me, you got loyal fans. We can tell by different, I'm not going to give all the telltale signs, but they know, Caleb Brown knows you guys are awesome. You know what? I'll put in extra work. I do put in extra. This channel takes a fuck ton of my time. All of it, okay? I'm doing my absolute best. I'm trying to prepare you because shit is getting real. The news that we had this morning, holy fuck. You got the DTCC telling you, they're using XRP and XDC, XLM. They got patents. The DTCC controls, I'll just use this term, make it easy. The DTCC controls all the stocks, bonds, derivatives, all the trading in the entire fucking world. $4 quadrillion. Can you imagine that? That's bigger than, I can't even explain how fucking big that is. Not quite as big as my ego, but 4 quadrillion is so big. And guess what? There's 3 cryptos. Now, look, I've been telling you about XDC, working with the DTCC for like about a year, okay? I've been showing the document. Now, all of a sudden today, I did have a little stiffy down south, if you know what I mean. I was reading this article. I'm like, fuck. They literally, the news article, somebody discovered that the DTCC got a patent for 2 more cryptos. Besides XDC, Stellar's in this mix now, along with XRP. And the DTCC's patent is gonna hardcore utilize all of those. I was shocked. We went over this morning's show. I was truly not able to comprehend that shit. Okay. It's pretty exciting. Anyhow, here we are again. Let me go through the comments and then I'll get this show going. But yeah, like the government departments, they're getting all set up for crypto, you guys. Like, now is the time. The crypto's cheap. Hey, we're enjoying a little fun with the Zebec. It's funny as hell to watch it pump. It was funny when GameStop, all the Wall Street people were trying to fuck GameStop over, and people like, you and me type people, we made that GameStop go woo, and oh man, the Wall Street people got so fucking pissed. They lost so much fucking money, man, because they shorted it on purpose to drive the price down. You know what we did? We fucked them up and got the price to just skyrocket, and then they got all butthurt. Oh man. And this is what I'm seeing happen with Zebec right there. People are just pumping that shit. It's going against the fucking market trend. It's going straight up green. I fucking love it. Now, remember there's whales up there that are getting this thing going. And they're going to pump this thing up. I don't know how high. And then they're going to pull out. So I'm just saying it's fun. Okay. It's making me laugh. Let me continue. Okay. Kind of new to crypto. Thank you very much for the tax-free donation there. Right on. Yeah, I hear they lost something like $60 billion on that GameStop. Now, there's a couple ways that Zebec could do this. I'm just letting you know. It could still pump really high. Who knows what it could go up to? A couple bucks, maybe. I don't know. That would be nuts if it hits $1 or something like that. Like, fuck. That would be like insane. If it hit 50 cents or something, like even a quarter, maybe if it, I got in at 0.002 or I don't know. It was some really low number. But what goes up must come down at some time. That's true in a speculative market. Once this crypto takes off. So look, can you make money on Zebec? Absolutely. Can you lose a lot of money on Zebec? Yes and no. If you hold, like, okay, if it goes up 50, a quarter or something, right? Let's say it goes up to 10 cents or whatever, okay? And then it goes back down. Eventually it's going back up, right? So if you got in it and you bought it like right now and it goes up to a 50 cents or something, you'll make money. And if it goes back down, so what? If you want to long-term hold it, because it's going to go back up again anyway with real world use case, right? Right. So either way, it's going to go up. It's just when. And we're talking when it goes up, it's not coming down. So when is that? When we get full regulations? When is that, man? I don't know, 6 months or a year or something like that. I don't have the crystal ball today. My Zoltar never came in yet. It was supposed to be here from like 12 to 2, and UPS fucked me over, and then it's like 3 to 7. I'm like, oh my God. So I am not too happy about UPS. I want to check something here. So I wanted to show you guys the little toy that I ordered. Let me see. Where is that fucking thing? Okay. Well, I don't see it. There it is. This fucking thing right there. Okay. Yeah, it's showing it's still out for delivery. It could be here up to 7 p.m. Right now, I got about 5:12. So the next 2 hours, my little fortune teller is going to be here. So I'll have to have Zoltar give you guys a crypto fortune for tomorrow morning show. If I can find news. I don't know. The news is starting to get kind of slim right now. So I may not do a morning show. I'll definitely do a PM show. So we'll find out then. Let me click out of my, let me look at my one last time. Yeah, Zebec is now at 34%, so it dropped 3. So it's just, who knows what it's going to do. Okay, let me click out of that because that's distracting me. All right. My name is Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. Don't buy anything on this program that I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything. Don't do shit. Before every show, I take drugs, lots of them: heroin, cocaine, speed, ecstasy, fucking whatever I can get, smoke, angel dust, roofies, fucking anything. And then I give you financial advice, super fucking high. Next point of business. YT has seriously fucked with the program. That's why you'll start seeing me utilize TikTok and Facebook now, and I'm gonna be building up those channels. Oh yeah, let me show you the. Let me show you what my TikTok is. It's the Crypto Hulk, so capital T for the Crypto Hulk, C and the H. Here is how it looks. And then it's an at Crypto Hulk 2020. At Crypto Hulk, that's lowercase. Why is it doing that? At Crypto Hulk 2020, and it like disappears it. That's my TikTok. My new Facebook. Let me. Okay, how it's going to be it's going to show Crypto Hulk, but there's a lot of them. It's going to show that I live in Reno. It's going to show Crypto Hulk 2020. Hold on, because it's not showing my exact name. Fuck it. Okay. If you look at the Facebook, it's going to be Crypto Hulk 2020. I think that's all one word, lowercase, for my Facebook. So there you have that. I'm going to be building those 2 channels up. Yeah, Facebook Reno. Now be careful, but there's only like 3 people on my channel right now, so it's pretty easy to find. But just type in the Crypto Hulk 2020, and that's how you know it's me on Facebook. And then TikTok is the at the Crypto Hulk 2020. I want to make sure it's done right. At Crypto Hulk, lowercase, 2020. So that's on TikTok. Now, the name, it says The Crypto Hulk. On TikTok, it's The Crypto Hulk. The is capitalized, the C for crypto, and the H for Hulk, all one word. And then below it on TikTok, it's showing at, and then lowercase Crypto Hulk 2020, all cramped together. So if you wanted to join that, that would help the channel. And I'm going to try to grow those out. And I got to be super fucking careful on TikTok because they censor any kind of fucking thing I do. But remember, it's a newer channel, but I'm still going to, when I type in the description, I'm going to put hyphens and stuff because I got a fresh channel on TikTok. And the minute I start to try to post real shit, I can say it, but I can't type it in the title. That's where they fuck you over. So yeah, Facebook, I'm going to grow. I'm not on Facebook. I have some kind of an account. I don't know. I don't even fuck with it. So I got a brand new account at Facebook. So there you have it. what, Stu Lavella's there? Let me take a look. I'm going to go to my Facebook right now. Oh, yeah, Stu Lavelle. I'll confirm. Jeff, Akima, and then we got Jonathan Lindsay, Jason Hamilton, Justin Cole, Craig Burns. So now I have probably 8 friends. But that's fine. This thing will grow. Hopefully in a month or two, I'll hopefully have a few thousand. But yeah, I'm starting all brand new on Facebook. Let me wait, hold on. Okay, Jason Hamilton sent me a message. Let me go over to my TikTok. I got 8 new followers. Okay. Now on TikTok, I got to be cool. I can only maybe add a couple people followers. I mean, you can request or you can follow my channel, but I may not follow back because TikTok jammed me up one time when I added like 50 people in a row. They started fucking, my channel started tweaking out. So I'm going to be very, very selective on or slowly adding people. So just go ahead and do all the friend request shit or whatever. But if I don't request or whatever, don't worry about it. Because you can get fucked over by adding too many people. Me, at least. Okay. Lastly, about YouTube. So YT has jacked up the channel. I went from 1.4 million views a month to about 620,000. I'd appreciate some help, seriously. When you watch every show, in the top chat, put like a sentence. After the show, in the comments, put like a sentence. Somebody said it's got to be more than just like an emoji or something. That totally helps. It shows interaction. And that's what we're doing. We're interacting. Next, save this video to your favorites. Share it with everybody, even if you have to send it to yourself. Send videos to yourself and then watch them later. So what we're not trying to do is manipulate any ALGO, and I can't say rhythm. We're trying to show interaction. That's what we're doing. Lastly, pick 8 videos, make a playlist, and play them. YT will know if you hit the mute button, so use your keyboard and control the volume with that. What I want you to do is let this thing play. Now, I can't tell you to hit play, go on your keyboard, hit that button, and then walk away. That would be wrong for me to tell you to do that. So don't do it, okay? And so 8 hours a day, let it run. If you do that, that'll completely help the channel, especially people that don't have any money for donations and shit. I greatly appreciate that. Anyway, let's get on with this mess right here. Yeah, there's 10 Hulks there's a million Hulks everywhere. You're going to have to be very, very careful about clicking on trying to find. That's why I broke it down and showed you who I am. Be very careful. All right, here we go with the news. This is great news right here. This is real world. The real world use case is coming, everybody. Is Flare a go? Yeah, go on Flare. Is it Joe Hulk? No, dude. No, I just showed you what it is. I'm not discussing that right now because just watch my show over again and see what I showed you. 870 Boss. Thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Appreciate that. YT doesn't get any of that because they keep fucking with the channel. So they ain't getting no tax money. They can go suck fat dicks all day long. Thanks, Hulk, for the info. Okay. Now we're looking here at this article, and it talks about CFTC, Commodities Future Trading Commission. So now we had Gary Gensler. He was in the United States in the United States, we have something called the SEC, Securities Exchange Commission. They handle all the securities. Then we have the Commodities Future Trading Commission. Both of those agencies were controlled by the Democratic president, Joe Biden, and fucked everything up. Literally shut down all crypto for 4 fucking years, okay? Now, I will say, under Trump, he had a jackass named Jay Clayton that started all this dumb shit, in my opinion. So it started under the Trump administration with Jay Clayton, and once the Democrats took office, they drove that plane right into the ground. So what I think happened is Jay Clayton hijacked the plane, started to shift it downwards. The Democrats, somebody on the plane, busted into the cockpit, ejected, threw Jay Clayton off the plane in midair at 20,000 feet, and then the Democrats continued to drive that plane into the ground. So I got to be fair to both parties on this, okay? It started with the Republicans, if you want to get technical. Okay. The title, CFTC signals a crypto perps could trade in the United States as commissioners head for the exits. The CFTC is contending with a major leadership shakeup under President Trump as it weighs potential crypto regulation ahead. Now, let me kind of give you a little update on this article so you'll understand it better. What we got is we already know in the SEC, we got Paul Atkins. This guy goes back to day one at crypto, like around the late 90s. Okay, he's there. He's buddies with Elon Musk and these other people. God, I wish I could remember that guy's name. The guy who runs a firm. I can't remember his name. That guy's got major power. His name, what's his name? He worked with Peter Thiel. I'll think of it later. So what we got going on is the CFTC used to be under a guy named Rostin Benman. And then, so you had Gary Gensler, who didn't do shit except fuck everything up. He was in charge of the SEC. Rostin Benman was in charge of the CFTC. He didn't do anything much better either. So and then you had this guy working at the Federal Reserve, the FDIC, Martin Grunberg or whatever his name was. This fucked up guy shut down all the banks. Okay. So let's check this out. You have all the banks didn't do anything with crypto because this cocksucker named Martin Grunberg, who ran the FDIC, who was sexually harassing all these people, and there's a lawsuit, and he had to, they should have put him in jail, but the FDIC was fucking all the banks up, so that goes the banks. Rostin Benman fucked all the commodities future trading shit up. And then Gary Gensler fucked up all the security stuff. That is what happened over the past 4 years. Now Trump's in office. What's this article about? They're firing almost everybody at the CFTC and the SEC, and they're putting in brand new people. So everybody, I want to tell you something right now. You're in a good position. This crypto is cheap as hell right now, okay? Now, some people are bitching about it. Some people are loving it. Me personally, I'm loving it, okay? I didn't buy crypto for 4.5 years. And once I found about crypto, Caleb and Brown. Well, I was going to say, once I found about Crypto Hulk, I'm like, wait a second. I am Crypto Hulk. Once I found out about Caleb and Brown and the institutional custody, and they've got the same custody that BlackRock is using, BNY Mellon, all these 2,000 banks and financial institutions. I'm like, you know what? I need to get more crypto. Fuck it. So now that's what I'm doing. Every month I get my crypto allowance. I tell you what cryptos I get after I buy them. It's Sometimes I slip it out and give you what I'm going to buy before. So that's what's going on. They're getting brand new people at these government agencies, and they're going to give a green light. That's what it says in this article. So if we go down to the first paragraph, outgoing commissioner named Summer Mersinger signaled Thursday that the commission could very soon green light crypto perpetual futures products in the U.S. despite leadership shakeups. And if we look down here, I think those can come to market now. And we're seeing some applications. And I believe we'll have some of those products trading live very soon. They're letting you know right now what they're doing. They're not keeping it a secret. The products will be very beneficial to the crypto industry. They are letting you know right now that these crypto prices are going to go crazy. You have an opportunity to not worry about the price, to buy it because they're cheap on Caleb and Brown. This is what I'm trying to impress to you. Don't worry about getting rich right now. When these cryptos go up, you're priced out. You got it? You're fucking priced out. Now, you got two groups of people here. One group of people that's all ready. They are tired of it being cheap and everything. Then you got this other group of people that are still buying crypto right now. That's me. I'm trying to get cryptos I never had before and get my numbers up before the shit takes off. For me, I'm looking at this as a great opportunity because I only had one or two cryptos. Now I got 7. I think I got a total of 7 different ones. My goal is to maybe have 10. I don't know if I'll hit that goal, but I'm going to try, okay, over the next maybe 6 months. I mean, I don't know when this thing's taking off or certain cryptos are going to take off, but I'm showing the article right here. Bus driver, thank you very much for that. Bringing the best content to the world. Thanks, Crypto Hulk. Then we got Eric Grasso. Thanks for that tax-free. Loves the deep dives. He's talking about top 5. Let me check these comments. Okay, let me go back to the article. So the commissioner at the CFTC, they're basically telling you that it's going to take off. I can't make this any more clear. This is too fucking easy if you're looking at it. We don't have the new staff, so we're in a limbo period, everybody. A limbo period. Crypto's cheap. I'm glad it is because I'm buying it up every month that I can afford it. If we look here, perpetual futures are what they're going to have. Perpetual futures are financial contracts in which traders speculate on the underlying value of an asset such as Bitcoin or XRP. Are you hearing me? Nice. Commissioner Mersinger's comments on the likelihood of crypto perpetual futures debut in the U.S. come ahead of her departure from the agency. So this person is running the CFTC. She's on her way to being fired, being replaced by a very, very crypto-friendly, I don't know who these people are going to be, but Trump's putting them in there. You have an opportunity now to get in on some crypto. If you don't have money, get a loan. Get a fucking loan. Get something right now that you think you don't want to miss out on. Whenever they hire these people, oh man, they're going to open up crypto investing for like institutions. I'll tell you what they're going to do. They're going to make a lot of these cryptos to where you cannot buy them anymore. I'm just letting you know. Happens in all these countries. And all these funds, they're going to come up with these funds, these investment things where they're going to have cryptos that me and you have bought already, they'll take them off the market. And you'll be like, oh shit, I don't have them, Crypto Hog. You fucked up. That's on you. I got a loan. When I bought all that gold back in August, it took me like 8 fucking months to pay that shit off. I maxed out 4 credit cards and I wasn't giving a fuck. I said, I'm getting now. Why did I do that? Because gold went from like 2,000 to 3,600 an ounce. And it's going to go to 5, 10, 12. I've been saying gold's going to hit 12,000 an ounce since 2020. So I've already known this. I don't mind paying an interest cost to pay that shit off. Doesn't fucking bother me at all. Okay, so that's your first article. You have an outgoing CFTC commissioner telling you crypto's going to go nuts. I don't know how much easier this could be. Alrighty then. Yeah, the gold spot price is $33.60. When you buy the coin, they charge you like another $300-400. So gold, if you want to buy a coin, it's going to run you about $3,600. And everybody has their place. Well, I can get it for 33. Whatever, dude. Just whatever. Below all my videos, I got gold coins for sale. And now, actually, it's not every. Below my live videos, I'm going to look right now on my channel. Here's my channel, live streams. Let me go to yesterday's show. Let me look. Okay, right below yesterday's show. Okay, there's a gold coin, $4,600. Here's another gold coin. I don't know the ounce on those. On this one here, it's a gold coin, $4,500. Those are some bigger ones. And AppMex, these are from AppMex, Walmart, shit like that. The biggest gold shops. Here is 1 ounce high relief coin. Whew, that one's an expensive one. But yeah. Let me go on AppMex. I'm going to look on AppMex right now. Let me click on that. Here's AppMex right there. Let me go to 1 ounce gold on sale. 1 ounce coins. Okay. Now they're 38. Oh, no, that's a small one. 1 ounce, 3,500. 1 ounce, 35.30. So yeah, you're looking at about $3,500 a coin. Then there's shipping costs, and if you buy it with a credit card, there's tax and points and shit. So the minimum you can get a gold coin is about $3,500 at a minimum. So there's all these hidden costs by the time they actually makes it to your house. So yeah, that's where we're at right now with gold. Okay, let me check some comments. Go to the next article here real quick. Okay, there's somebody. There's a spammer that I just kicked off. Okay. All right, let's go next. CFTC again. There's another article about the CFTC. Let's look right here. The CFTC fourth commissioner to depart later this year. Every member of the 5-seat panel who had been serving at the Commodities Future Trading Commission in January could all be gone before January 2026. There's somebody by the name of Kristen Johnson. at the CFTC announced that she's going to leave. She is filling a Democratic seat, so we already know she was a crypto hater. The article says that she dealt with digital assets or crypto and other emerging markets. So what Kristen did is shut it all down. So it's a good thing she's leaving. Her departure comes as president nominates a replacement. So she basically is quitting, and she knows that her job, she's going to get fucking fired. So she might as well just go. Caroline Pham looks like she's going to go as well. She was a Republican, I believe, but Trump just had her there intermittently. It says right here, Johnson's notice that she's going to quit suggested that the entire leadership of one of the most significant financial regulators in the United States, all of them could be replaced by Trump as early as 2026. Now, the Senate has to okay these people. The SEC, this article's talking about they had a lack of clear rules of the road, and that's why they're firing everybody. This article is on Cointelegraph. Let me look there. And I got that done. Okay, now we're going to the BRICS article. Let me send you this article right here. Let me do a copy and a paste. Oh, shit, look at all the spam in there. Wow. Michelle and Stu Lavelle, all these people got in there and deleted all the spam. Ain't that something? Dang. They must be desperate. YouTube's desperate as an 8-year-old hooker. Oh, there's another one with that XIA dumb shit. Mods are on point. That's a good feeling. I can just keep making my show. And we got another. Got to get that $ XAI out of there. Got him. Eric M. Stu Lavelle. Killing him. Oh, you got to love it. Got him. Love it. It's like swatting flies. It's like having a fly swatter and then just psh, psh, like whack-a-mole. You ever play a game whack-a-mole? The head of the thing pops up. You got to hit him. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, how funny. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, my God. It's a good one. All right, we'll go to the next article here. You got to have a little fun with this, you know. Let me do a copy and a paste. Send it to you again. All right, we have an article here about BRICS. This is why the bots and shit come out when I start talking about BRICS, because these BRICS come from all these bots come from all these BRICS countries, you know, like China and stuff like that, and Russia and all that. Here's the title: BRICS bid to dethrone the dollar within 10 years. It ain't going to happen. See, right, like before Trump gets elected, Joe Biden and the Democrats were driving this country into the ground. We fucked things up with Saudi Arabia. We fucked everything up in the world. Nobody likes us. Everybody hates us. We're an embarrassment because of these fucking Democrats. Now Trump comes in, we get the relationship with Saudi Arabia again, thank God. And we're fixing things up. And then they have to cut the channel off. Unbelievable. Okay, so this BRICS, when the Democrats were in charge, all this BRICS talk was starting to look like a reality. But Trump comes in, cuts out all the U.S. aid and all this fucking wasted money, and they're paying George Soros and all kinds of shit off, and all these fucking perverts and shit. And that's what we got going on. Now, BRICS, they ain't going to have it. Brazil's central bank, listen to this. Brazil's central bank has expressed doubt that the likelihood of BRICS nations displacing the U.S. dollar as the dominant currency. Brazil's central bank is like, this ain't going to happen. And then you got the trade pressures and stuff coming in. Monetary at Brazil's central bank, if we look down here in the article at the first paragraph, monetary policy director in Brazil's central bank, Nilton David, stated recently that there is no realistic prospect in Brazil of emerging economies within the BRICS building a large enough to challenge the United States dollar. There is no realistic scenario in which BRICS nation, listen to this one, you're going to love it. There is no realistic scenario in which the BRICS nations could build financial systems or markets large enough to rival the dollar's influence. Oh my God. You love that? I want to show you something. Let me show you. Ripple had a meeting. Look at right here. Hold on. Let me do a copy paste. Brazil's central bank met with Ripple, everybody. Let's take a look at the article right here. Brazil and Ripple and Brazil's central bank hold closed-door meetings to discuss institutional matters. This was June 2020 on Quant Telegraph, okay? Ripple meets with, it says, Ripple continues to expand its presence in Brazil, holding a meeting. Ripple held a meeting with the officials at the country's central bank. This is fucking awesome. They couldn't tell you what it was about. Very interesting. Talks about Ripple launched a office in Brazil's capital, St. Paul, or they call it Sao Paulo, in 2019. That's with Brazil. Okay. Now, let me check here real quick. So we've got today, within the past 24 hours, the monetary policy of Brazil, they're telling everybody, oh yeah, there's no country in the world. But a year or two ago, you have all these BRICS nations lining up like they're going to do something. And they probably could have if Biden or the Democrats stayed in office. Trump comes in office, all the shit's over. It's done. That whole BRICS thing, that shit ain't ever going to happen. Unless Americans elect Democrats again, and then it's going to get all fucked up. Now, I want to show you something here. I made a video about 2.5 years ago, and it's about the International Ripple Business Association. If you watch this video, let's go to the number 2 second spot. You see something called IRBA. That's the International Ripple Business Association. In the video, if you go to the 6 second mark, you'll see that it's 2015. If you go to the 11 second mark, you'll see that gateways. So what is IRBA? It's the International Ripple Business Association. It's a gateway to the on and off ramp to the Ripple network. 2015, this article, gateways are the on-ramps to the Ripple network. They give users the ability to move out of what? Fiat currency, cryptocurrency, gold and silver, and more. Ripple had a fully functioning, in my opinion, crypto exchange 10 years ago. Now it lists countries right there. You can see you got Japan, Korea, Canada, Mexico. All these countries were already hooked up 10 years ago. I'm just saying, no other channel has this evidence right here except me. Well, now you guys got it. We got Korea. Now, if we look at the 24 second mark, it shows Brazil. And there's a company called RipX. That's the gateway, RIPPEX Brazil. Now, that leads me right into this article here. Here's the evidence that what I'm showing you is true. Old dude, thank you very much for the donation. He says, I'm going into debt so I can really get wrecked. There you go. So the article I just showed you right here is from CoinDesk. What's the title, Crypto Hulk? Latin America's latest Ripple gateway launches in Brazil. What is it called? RipX, right there. When's the date on this? 2014. Oh, shit. Now, you're going to love this next one. It's about Russia. Because remember, Brazil started off as, BRICS started off as Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Okay? I already showed you Brazil. It's all about Ripple. Now, let's go to Russia. So, BR. Now we're on R. Let me show you that. Go to the 45-second mark. At the 45-second mark, you'll see Ripple RU. That's Russia. What is this, Crypto Hulk? In 2013, 14, Ripple and Russia became partners and made cryptocurrency together. Now, there's a little video that I used to show. Sometimes I'll show this video, but it was a fully functioning website. And go to the 55-second mark. In that video I just showed you, they talk about Z-Payment. Z-Payment is a cryptocurrency website that the Russians used. That's 2 years before Bitcoin came out. Oh, shit. Yeah, and if you look at down below, you'll see there's a Ripple gateway address. But why don't you focus on a Z-Payment? Now, let me show you something. I've got the actual page from 2014. No other channel has this. Hulk, you're a scam. You made me 5x my money on Zebec. I have that tendency to wreck people financially where they get 5x. Now, here is Z-Payment. You can clearly see this is from the website. If you look on the left side, it says news. If you look, it says January 9th, 2014. What's the title there? Ripple Gateway. Oh, shit. And it talks about the XRP. Everybody, what you just right now witnessed on Crypto Hulk was Russia is already hooked up with XRP No other channel has this kind of information. And then I got China. I'm not getting into China. I got China all hooked up, stuff like that. India is a Ripple partner. I don't, the biggest bank in India is a Ripple partner. Like, I don't have South Africa, but I just wanted to show brand new people all this stuff. I'm not getting into showing the other stuff. It takes too long, and we're already at the end of the show at 55 minutes. But let me get some comments. Let me look at some comments here before I end this thing. Let's see. I think that'll be it, unless. All right, what I'm going to do now is post these videos. I haven't had time today to post the videos, so that's what I'm going to do for the next 30, 40 minutes is go to my brand new channel on TikTok, Facebook, and post there, and then go to X as well. Then after that, I'm going to look to try to put together a show for tomorrow morning. No, I don't know if I'll have luck, but I'll look. If you don't, okay, right now it's 6:00 p.m. Pacific. If I don't have a video posted by 8:30 p.m., then there ain't no show in the morning. So that's what I'm going to say. I'll see you all in my next broadcast. Go out there and get the cheap crypto from Caleb Brown, and I'll see you tomorrow.